what the issue that we're having here is I'm being watched by little cameras. So the other thing that I want to discuss with you is I'm trying to tell these people here in Bryan, Texas to stop the silliness because it's going to cost so much with just words. Because I didn't come to bring peace. I came to bring a sword. Okay, so I want to make sure things get discussed correctly here. And the reason why I'm recording myself talk is because I have something to show the people how unique I'm going to talk for you to understand a situation like this is so serious. This child will call out for help so much around here. It's all in the computers, it's everywhere done. But the more he seems to call out for help, the more he seems to be down in deeper hole. His father is getting rid of all his crosses. He got rid of his prayer spot, where he praises God. He had all his crosses and candles all thrown away. His Bibles were thrown away. His crosses, he just had more. When he got more crosses, took it. And I want to let you know right now. Have you ever seen someone crying to God for a change to help him find a way because of the things that are getting done to him? He's been mentally abused. He's had a lot of very bad things happening to him. Unnecessary things, I do say. Unnecessary. So as I was standing here, paying attention to what was going on, I sat back and just wanted to enjoy and watch the show, though. I wanted to see everything being done to him. You know what I'm saying? So let me explain it this way. If I say, hey, Jesus Christ came into me, I met Jesus and he came into my body. Jesus said, hi, my name is Jesus. Everything's going to be all right. You're going to be okay. I'm on your side. Are you ready? Then he walks into my body and steps in. So now what is happening here, let me show you what's really going on if you really must know. This town right here is by far, the most silliest things I've ever seen in my life. That I sat back and I literally watched everything for 3 years. I've been paying attention to every little thing going on to him and what they're trying to play this out to be. Best friends crossed him. Brother crossed him. Family crossed him. Everybody crossed him. For what reason? There's no reason at all, because why? This person right here that is speaking to you is very respectful and does a lot of deeds and prays God a lot and talks to God a lot. And it's very interesting that this child dropped down to his knees right here. Matter of fact, right here. Let me show you where at, right here. Right, let me show you. I want you to see where this child of mine dropped down at. Do you see this area right here? Right there. He dropped down right there on the floor and said, I want to tell you the words that the child said. Listen to this. That's funny. He said, God, I believe in your words. I trust in your words of what you say. There's no doubt at all. But in your word, you say, if I call out for help and I can prove to you that it's seriousness that I do not deserve, I believe that you'll come down here and save me. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm not going to say nothing else. And I'm going to believe that you're on your way to come and save me. And I'm leaving it there. And that was it. Nothing else. That was it. He said what he had to say. He said, that's what I expect from you. That's what I want to see. And I'm going to leave it at that. So now, this is what's going on. For they know what to do is right, but they still choose to do wrong. For I'm telling them what to do the right thing, or I'm going to cause a very big issue here by words. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to talk, and I'm going to make so much happen. The more silly stuff they do, the more I'm going to talk, and the more things. We're going to move levels up because it's going to get to higher people, higher levels. We're going to start real small like that. Little by little, we're going to come up the ladder. Okay? Because that's what I have right now. I got a ladder from here to heaven. It's called a light. From here to heaven. It's a ladder. This is for people who might know the stuff, the knowledge. But we're going to get there. So, this man at this house has been causing this child so much problems and literally said it when his mother died. He literally said, watch this motherfucker. When he was sitting there reading the Bible, literally reading the Bible right here. He pulls up He says, Father, what are you doing? He said, what are you doing? And his response was, watch this, motherfucker. From that moment, he went in the house and destroyed the house and made it look like he did it. Ever since then, he has been getting rid of every entire thing he owned, to the point that he's trying to block his shine. He's trying to take his light. But what I mean by that is, I give him a light, something to use to be shown to people that he is a good person. He wanted to sing. So I gave him a voice to sing. So now, he's cutting all the place. I just want to make sure you see this, because it's gonna start from my dad. It's gonna start seeing, and let me tell you how I'm talking. Pay attention how I talk, because it channels in and out. It could be me, it could be Foofy, could be Foofy, could be God, could be God, could be Foofy. Who knows? But the more I talk, you're going to understand how serious this is, and you're going to know that this is no game. This is what it is. See it for what it is. See through it, not around it. So look, as you can see, the wires are cut. This is for his music. It's the only thing he got to make him happy. It's the only thing that makes him happy is praising, singing God with music. And I'm going to show you a song that he had made. Okay? So this child does not eat much, because why? He's in a situation where he keeps telling his best friend, close friends, family, dad, everybody. He says, hey, all I need y'all to do for me, please, 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 all I need y'all to do. I mean, y'all got rid of everything I owned and threw me to the streets and left me there out there, nothing but starving. While y'all were out there barbecuing and eating at the lake. And y'all just kept on making fun of him and laughing. It says, for he delights in the Lord, so let the Lord save him. And they split his garments in between them and they laugh. So let the Lord save him, I must. So check this out. Another thing that's going on here is, the only thing that could be happening that's poisoning him, because what's happening is they're trying to take him out slowly, because there's money involved. It's called silent money. That means there's money that he is getting that he doesn't know about, and they want it. Okay, so let's check this out. Check this out. If he's a drug addict, and his drug of choice would be dope, right? Check this out. I'm going to show you something. If I come over here and I look over here on the floor, look around, check this out. This boy is a drug addict. He is a drug addict. He likes methamphetamine. But he realized that methamphetamine seems to be causing him a problem, something that's not normal. So what does he do? And he would love to smoke this. We all know that, right? An addict, drug addict, would love to do that, right? Then there's an issue. Okay? So the more I keep talking, the more you're going to understand. So now he comes into calling out for help, running up all around, up and down the streets, 3, 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 12 in the morning, and putting all over everywhere that he needs help to save him, that his life is in danger. But it seems to me that the games are being played and nobody wants to help him. The more and more that he screams for help, the more and more of a hole he goes. Locked up, locked up, locked up, treated more, 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 more. Like that. But I was with him, and I stayed with him to go through it. I wanted to make sure that he knew that I was with him through it, that I got him. So now I'm ready to make my presence known and get some things going on here. So I keep telling them over and over and over. And believe me, I have their attention, I promise you. Their plan is so smooth that they're trying to act normal. Like they don't know, like I'm just doing this, I'm just crazy, that I just do this normally. But for somebody to be crazy, they would have to be crazy as far as not to be able to make sense of what they speak. Kind of like ZYXWVUTSRQPONMFKGIHGFEDCBA, right? That would make sense backwards, right? Or saying it forward would make sense if we the alphabet, right? Correct, right? Or true or false? So now, we're going to take this to I want to just prove my point here. So 2 times 1 would be considered 2, right? That's what we are taught. But from my understanding, if multiplication is supposed to multiply and there's supposed to be a cause and an effect, why is 2 times 1 multiply if it's not multiplying, it's staying 2? Because the way that I see it, 2 times 1 would be 2 times itself 1 time, so it'd be 2 plus 2, 1 time, so that'd be 4. That's just another way of looking at it. It could be right, true, false. Just another way of looking at it. I like things to make things make sense a little bit. It kind of makes a little bit of sense. And then so there goes the cause and effect. There goes what it does what it says. It says that it's going to multiply, and it multiplies to 4. Okay, so that will be multiplication to me. That will be the correct answer for me to be, because that it multiplies. It has a cause and it has an effect. It's not staying the same. It's doing what it says. So what happened was they were constantly picking on him and messing with him. I'm talking about treating him the most worst you can ever think of. I'm talking about cutting the AC off on him, making sure there's no food in the house, throwing him out, making him sleep outside. When he tried to go inside to take a shower, they locked him out. When he had to take a poo-poo, they locked him out. He was holding it in, screaming that he had to poop. They didn't want to let him in. It was very, very bad. I went through it with him. I wanted to see what was going on. I had to see it myself. I wanted to experience it with him. That's why this is so funny to me. So for the past 3 years, I was able to hear every single thing these people have been saying. For 3 years, I've been listening to everyone in this town in my head. For 3 years, every little conversation they had about him. Would you call that magic, or would you call that schizophrenic? Schizophrenic would be voices that are not really making sense, just kind of saying things that don't. But these voices went from trying to run game and trying to plot and hurt me, all the way to the point that they're not saying nothing. They're listening now. They know I got their attention because they know that this is real. They know that this is a very, very serious situation. So what is going on is I got this wonderful thing right here. It's called a backpack. I keep this on me for very good reasons. Because if something happens to me, I had 4 of these. I had 4 of these. I caught slipping. I left one outside. Poof, it's gone. Every time I leave my studies out of what's going on, poof, it disappears. I had 3 years of writing everything down of studying. It's all gone and all thrown away. All got rid of. All books, everything. All the way down to the point of checking the process now. So this family right here is a very, very loony family to what they do to this child. So the one that's important that I want you to remember to be able to look for. This is the one I want you to know that's important. I want to show you what it looks like. Do you see what it says on there? Take a close look. This is what I want you to say. Where is this at? Because it stays on me. It's going to stay on me. So if something happens to me and you do not see this on me, or they do not say that I do not have it, they're incorrect, because I keep this on me, because this is what's going to keep me safe. We're going to fill up this whole thing, but it's going to tell you the story from the beginning. But when you read it backwards and go this way, it's going to tell you all between the lines of what's happening, what's going on, the crime. Very serious crime here. So with that being said, to be continued. Hello, everybody. We're just going to see through it and see it for what it is, okay? Everything's going to be all right. It's fine. Don't worry about nothing, okay? I got this. I'm here to take care of business. I'm here to stand on official business. We're going to make sure we start getting some things done here. Because if not, there's going to be very big problems that are going to take place. Not me causing them. It's going to be the silly town causing it. I promise. And I'm going to prove it to you. Just watch. I already set everything in place to get everything caught up. Everything, if you get the right people to come check it out, I can point out every little thing for you, and you'll see it like I see it. Because I make sure I put the crumbs everywhere. So with that being said, to be continued, guys. Hello, everybody. See it for what it is. Because believe me, it's going to be something that you're going to want to be part of. God loves you. Remember that, everybody.